ready, Mr. Carson.
Yeah, William. Any papers yet?
They're late.
They certainly are. Get the board out so you can do them as soon as they're here.
Is the library tidy?
Yes, Mrs Hughes.
Good. I want the dining room given a proper going over today. You can do it when they've finished their breakfast. Oh, heavens, girl! You're building a fire, not inventing it. How many have you done?
This is my last till they come downstairs.
Very well. Now get back down to the kitchens before anyone sees you.
And they're off.
No rest for the wicked?
Lady Mary, are the tea trays ready?
All ready, Mrs Patmore. If the water's spoiled. Could you give us a hand to take the other two up?
I've got a ladyship's to carry.
I'll help.
Back door.
Papers at last. William?
I can't make myself believe it.
Me neither.
His lordship's dressed.
William, will you stop talking and take this kedgeree up? And mind the burners are still lit.
Yes, Mrs. Patmore.
Is it really true?
Afraid so.
Nothing in life is sure.
But how can you manage?
Don't worry about that. I can manage.
Because we've all got our own work to do.
I can manage.
All right, Mrs Hughes, I'll take over. Thank you. Good morning, Mr Bates. Welcome. I hope your journey was satisfactory.
It's fine, thank you.
I am the butler at Downton. My name is Carson.
How do you do, Mr. Carson?
This is Thomas, first footman. He's been looking after his lordship since Mr Watson left. It'll be a relief to get back to normal, won't it, Thomas? I assume that everything is ready for Mr Bates's arrival.
I've put him in Mr Watson's old room, though he left it in quite a state, I can tell you.
But what about over upstairs?
I keep telling you, I can manage.
Of course you can.
Thomas, take Mr Bates to his room, show him where he'll be working. Thank you, everyone.
Well, I can't see that lasting long.
Thank you, Miss O'Brien.
Who says there'll be a next time?
Is this a public holiday no one's told me of?
Downton is a great house, Mr Bates, and the Crawleys are a great family. We live by certain standards, and those standards can at first seem daunting.
Of course.
If you find yourself tongue-tied in the presence of his lordship, I can only assure you that his manners and grace will soon help you to perform your duties to the best of your ability.
I know.
Bates, my dear fellow, I do apologise. I should have realised you'd all be at lunch.
Not at all, my lord.
Please, sit, everyone. I just want to say a quick hello to my old comrade in arms. Bates, my dear man, welcome to Downton.
Thank you, sir.
I'm so sorry to have disturbed you all. Please forgive me.
You never asked.
They've all gone?
Oh, they have, thank the Lord.
Oh, what about the lawyer?
Oh, he was the first away. Didn't even stay for the luncheon.
I wish they'd make their minds up. Gwen's put clean sheets on the blue room bed. Now she'll just have to strip it again.
Can't you leave it for the next guest?
Well, only if you don't tell. So, has it all been settled?
No, I don't know if anything's been settled. There's a fellow in Manchester with claims to the title, I gather, but it's all a long way from settled.
You mustn't take it personally.
Oh, I do take it personally, Mrs Hughes. I can't stand by and watch our family threatened with the loss of all they hold dear.
They're not our family.
Well, they're all the family I've got. I beg your pardon.
Do you ever wish you'd gone another way? Worked in a shop or a factory, had a wife and children?
Do you?
I don't know. Maybe. Sometimes.
William's laid tea in the library, but her ladyship hasn't come down.
She'll be tired. Take a tray up to her bedroom.
Is Thomas back?
Not yet, Mr. Carson.
He asked if he could run down the village. I didn't see why not. You all ready? Very well. We shall go out to greet them.
And me, Mr. Carson.
No, Daisy, not you. Can you manage, Mr. Bates, or would you rather wait here?
I want to go, Mr. Carson.
There's no obligation for the whole staff to be present.
I'd like to be there.
Well, it's certainly a great day for Downton to welcome a duke under our roof.
Remember to help me with the luggage. Don't go running off.
I'll give you a hand.
Oh, we couldn't ask that, Mr. Bates. Not in your condition. How long do we have to put up with this, Mr. Carson? Just so I know.
Welcome to Downton.
Lady Grantham, this is so kind of you.
Not at all, Duke. We're delighted you could spare the time.
Oh, well, that won't be a problem, will it, Carson? Certainly not. I shall look after His Grace myself.
Oh, no, I wouldn't dream of being such a nuisance. Surely a footman.
Hope you had a pleasant journey.
Bates, you all right?
Perfectly, my lord. I apologize.
Mr. Bates.
William, you mustn't let Thomas take advantage. He's only a footman, same as you.
It's all right, Mrs Hughes. I like to keep busy. Takes your mind off things.
What things have you got to take your mind off? If you're feeling homesick, there's no shame in it.
No.
Means you come from a happy home. There's plenty of people here would envy that.
Yes, Mrs Hughes.
How long do you think they'll be? I'm starving.
Have you settled the ladies?
Yes, Mr. Carson.
Then it won't be long once they go through.
Do you think he'll speak out? Do you think we'll have a duchess to wait on? Imagine that.
You won't be waiting on her, whatever happens.
There is no reason why the eldest daughter and heiress of the Earl of Grantham should not wear a duchess's coronet with honour.
Heiress, Mr Carson. Has it been decided?
It will be if there's any justice in the world.
Well, we'll know soon enough.
What are you doing, Anna?
I thought I'd take something up to Mr. Bates. Him not being well enough to come down. You don't mind, do you, Mrs Hughes?
I don't mind. Not this once.
No, take him, whatever he might need. Mr. Bates is leaving without a stain on his character. I hope you all observe that in the manner of your parting.
I don't see why he has to go. I don't mind doing a bit of
It's
extra...
not up to you. I'll take care of his lordship, shall I, Mr. Carson?
Not while you're looking after the Duke, you won't. I'll see to his lordship myself. I think I'll turn in.
No big announcement, then?
No, not likely to be. He's off on the 9 o'clock train.
He never is. And when we've had a turkey kill for tomorrow's dinner, I wonder what she did wrong.
She did nothing wrong, not from the way his lordship was talking.
So his grace turned out to be graceless.
Good night, Mrs Hughes.
Good night, Mr Carson.